Yo, what is going on, guys? Got some ridiculous clips for you here today from modern women over on TikTok, courtesy of Hadan the Mummy, and it's just of modern women absolutely losing their minds. So let's jump into it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments.
I'm annoyed, and I'll tell you why. I got broken up with maybe 3 weeks ago. Maybe it's a month. Oh my God, I need a new personality trait. But God forbid, a woman enjoyed texting a man every day and getting cuddled and then throwing it back on somebody. Like, what the fuck? Since the breakup has occurred, I threw myself back into dating, and I don't really even date like that, but I've been on 2 dates. Okay, they were fine. No one got shot. And I didn't leave pregnant. So all things worked out according to me. The thing is, though, is that there's something in the air. There's something in the crisp air that I am like, OMG, I need a kiss. This could be a TMI, but I just need to say, like, the way that my vibrator is working overtime, like, she's heating up, okay? I'm really scared the battery's gonna pop out because she's being overused and abused.
It's really not surprising the amount of physical frustration these women are feeling. Since hookup culture began, it's messed with the heads of modern women. They seek their validation through bedroom fun, and when they can't get it, they just lose their minds, and they think that it's the only thing that men care about. And to make it worse, TikTok has let women like this go online and think that every single aspect of their private lives needs to be shared with literally everybody. It really doesn't, especially when this woman is talking about something incredibly private that doesn't really need to involve anybody else. But apparently, the battery status of her bedroom toys is so important that the entire planet needs to know. But nobody really does. It just shows how immature these women are.
I honestly wish that I was a guy because my guy friends don't ever have this issue where they're like, oh my God, I'm horny. You know, they'll just go on Tinder, on Hinge, and then hook up with any random person. I'm like, okay, I can't do that because I want to like wake up and see the next day. And obviously not that everyone is a killer and like that stereotype is like overplayed, but I mean, there's just dangers. And also like, I don't know, I don't want to hook up with someone that's like not papa, you know, and I can't really ever like kiss someone and then just be like, okay, bye. If we are kissing, if you touch my lower back, you better send me the list of future girls' names because like I don't play. And I know the answer is just like love yourself and be single and you don't really need a man in your cell phone. And that is the answer. But like what happens? What happens if you have an ex that's just like always down to clown? Like why did God send me that?
With that one statement, she's already shown how ignorant she is. She just naturally assumes that dudes have it so much easier, that we go on Tinder and the next thing we know, we're in some random woman's bed. So that means the only men she talks to are the same men who have had it easy on the apps. In other words, she hasn't talked to a man who's just average. And then, to add some extra insults, she immediately assumes that men are always in this imaginary bubble of safety whenever we go out, despite the fact that men are more likely to be the victim of violent crime. And naturally, she has to blame God or the universe for the fact that she can't control herself from wanting to hook up with her ex, even though she's the one who's making the decision to do so, and she can stop herself by just practicing a little bit of self-discipline. She, of course, will never do that because then she won't be able to have her fun.
It's not even like we're clowning around. I'm going to be honest. We're just like speaking again lightly and like, no. I know this film. I know how it ends, and like I'm not in the mood to watch it, okay? I just like find it hard to hook up and be intimate with someone that I don't really know or like don't really like. Like I honestly don't think I could ever do a random person and just do like glory hole sucking cock. Like I'm scared. Until then, honestly, I think the petals are gonna fall off my rose. It's honestly not even a big deal that I'm not getting my ass eaten Monday, Wednesday, Friday. The bigger issue is that my ex and I have reconnected lightly. So calm down. But just like unnecessary. And then now I just like have the idea in my mind that it's even an option. And I'm like, no, I need a lobotomy. Let's bring that back. Like, what the fuck? I feel like I would benefit off of that procedure right now. Is it just me? Is it the season? Like, is this what's happening? Because I'm in my room like, look, why the futon pillow looking at me funny? Like, I can't do this.
It's such an obvious lie that she never got into hookups. You don't openly talk about that kind of stuff while using that kind of language if you haven't partook in rampant hookup culture. But that's the thing about a lot of these modern women. They openly talk about stuff like this while openly lying about bedroom fun, and they have no idea how ridiculous they sound when they do it. It's not fun or exciting. It's actually rather tragic, and men have caught on, and that's why they avoid women like this.
You men do realize that women are choosing to stay single. They're choosing to be single than actually being single. I have a lot of men on my TikTok comment and they're like, oh, where's your ring? Oh, where's your boyfriend? Oh, where's your husband? Y'all, I choose not to have one. It's not because men don't try to talk to me. It's not because men aren't in my DMs. It's not because men don't want to take me out. It's not because men don't want to marry me. I'm choosing. I'm choosing to be single, and I'm choosing not to have a man because it's embarrassing. Literally having a man right now is quite literally possibly the most embarrassing thing you could do right now. Like, it's kind of like an extracurricular activity or like a hobby you don't really want. It's like, why? Why? And I think it's so funny how men are so quick to hop on this app like, well, you're not married.
I'm sorry, but women like this don't choose to be single. The market chose that for them a long time ago. They have no real qualities that a man really wants in a woman. She goes online and acts incredibly aggressive and judgmental. She needs to throw average men into one box and blame them for all of her problems. And then, just to make things worse, she gets triggered by comments and messages in her DMs. If she was totally cool with choosing to stay single, then there would be no reason for these videos at all, but she keeps posting them as if men are going to care about what she has to say, but men really do not care. Modern women don't get much in terms of choosing to be single. That actually comes from different choices. Their choices in attitudes, body counts, careers, political rhetoric. The list is pretty much endless, but those decisions shape her attitude. And if she ends up becoming that annoying, then men are not going to want to be with her. They choose to exclude her, and she doesn't get a say in that. Because if Chad were to show up and ask her out, she wouldn't be choosing to stay single anymore, I can guarantee you that.
Why would I want to get married to someone who's going to cheat on me? Every single person that I know that is married, about to get married, or in a relationship is either getting cheated on or literally miserable, and misery loves company and they just stay together. Does not sound fun. Literally, you're not selling me on the product at all. I choose to stay single because my expectations are not going nowhere, okay? My expectations are honestly still in the fucking gutter, to be honest, but I have self-worth and self-respect, so therefore I'm going to stay single, because why would I just get a boyfriend because everyone's telling me to get a boyfriend and then have them treat me like shit and cheat on me? I'd rather just be single and do my own thing. But I just think it's hilarious how men like come on here and they're like, oh, well, you don't have a man. Yeah, I don't want one. I don't want you. I don't want one. Having a man is like having a child. I don't want to take care of anything. I don't want to take care of you. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want to listen to you just run your mouth about how you're going to do all these things for me and then don't. I'm single because I want to be, not because men don't try to hit on me. And I want to make that very, very clear.
It's insane how she just assumes that all men are going to end up cheating on her and how she's automatically going to be miserable. But in the same sentence, she also says how her expectations are in the gutter. You can only get that way if you've constantly gone after the wrong man. And it's fairly obvious that is exactly what this woman did. And she's acting like it's some kind of a flex to tell the world that she doesn't want men or children, but nobody actually really cares. We see this a lot with modern day women. They go online and try to get one over on men by saying that they're single and they're not willing to settle for us, as if that's supposed to humble us or something, but it really doesn't. Most of us couldn't care less about that. We are not interested in women who just assume that we are all evil monsters and just want to blame us for everything that went wrong in their lives. She says she chooses to be single, but the reality is men choose to stay away from her and she has no options left. But anyway, guys, we are going to be leaving today's episode there. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out. Click this video that's up on the screen now if you want to see more. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.